Hello and welcome to the Share Talk Bulletin Board Heroes on Monday, the 25th of June. Starting off with Aortech International. Looks as though we got this rather extended continuation triangle formation, bullish situation with the support coming in at or above the 200-day moving average, rising at 33p. We're looking for a break of the top of the triangle, 45 pence, on a weekly close basis to give us a retest of last December's 65 pence and beyond. Obviously, only a weekly close back below the 200-day line would suggest that there is some doubt in the bull argument. Next up, a stock which a company which I tried to interview the other week, but they didn't really feel that they were in the mood to speak to me. I don't know why. Can't think why. But it's Edenville Energy, which has survived even that particular PR blunder, and the shares are pushing higher within a falling wedge, a bullish falling wedge formation. Just need to see basically an end of day close above the 50-day moving average at 0.33 pence to give us a retest of the main post-November resistance zone at 0.6 pence plus. So finally, it looks as though the shares are going to give us a reasonable turnaround after the fundamental boost that we heard of last week. Going on to a stock which is an ongoing favorite amongst private investors, EVR Holdings. Here we see the shares with a double bounce this month off the 200-day moving average at 10 pence, nice gap higher today. Still want to see maybe a break of this 12 to 13 pence area, especially the 50-day moving average at 13 pence before assuming that we'll head back as high as the top of the 2017 price channel, implying a 19 to 20 pence a share target. Going on to a stock which I haven't followed very much in the recent past, but seems to be bouncing quite nicely at the moment. Galantas Gold obviously doesn't get any prizes for being the most liquid stock around, but looks as though we've got with the parallel move here on the 200-day and 50-day moving averages at the moment, and the vertical push higher. We could see a retest of the 9 pence initial spike of 2018. Going on to a stock which is rather more familiar to most of us, Greatland Gold, a nice recovery, ongoing recovery here from last week. Interesting at the moment that we're holding above the floor of the gap there at 1.2 pence. The longer we do that, in fact that was a low today, or just above the low today is higher than that. As long as we hold above that, looking to fill the gap towards 2 pence over the next month or so. Initial target there around 1.6, which was the old December support. Going on to a stock which I don't think we've covered here on the Bulletin Board Heroes before, but looking rather perky. Just need to see basically an end of day close above the 50-day moving average for Nuformix. That's at 3.42 pence to open up the possibility of a top of 2017 price channel target as high as 5.5 pence. Stop loss at the moment just below 3 pence, which is the notional floor of the rising trend channel. Going on to a stock which is actually a special request from somebody who describes themselves as a prominent leading investor and also a Glaswegian. Obviously the two are not necessarily mutually exclusive. Especially as I'm a Glaswegian, but unfortunately not as prominent as this person. What we need to see here really is a break or the stock holding at Regency Mines above the 0.7 pence level. If we can do that, I think the target here would be as high as last year's trend channel at 0.9. The moving averages here actually quite interesting in the sense that they're revving up for a golden cross buy signal over the next few days. They're both rising at the moment around the 0.5 pence level. Well, we may remain above that, those two features, the upside target and the upside scenario, look to be relatively strong. Stock which is looking strong as well is Seeing Machines, where covered this before. It looks like the initial target here is up to 16, 17 pence within this rising May trend channel, as long as we hold above around the 11 pence level. Breaking 16 to 17 pence gives us a, let's say, a 2 to 3 month target as high as 30 pence, which would be this October resistance line projection. Just finishing off with Vast Resources, another much followed stock. And here the good news is that we're holding well above the 50 and 200-day lines around the 0.5 pence level, 0.55 pence level. And while we remain above the 200-day line at 0.54, the target here is suggested as being as high as 0.8 pence, the top of a rising October 2017 price channel. That's it for me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.